I've got to start by saying, by the way, just a warning for everybody watching. This story includes images of whales very much in distress. And as we've been reporting, there is a desperate rescue attempt underway on WA's south coast after a pod of pilot whales beached themselves. Marine scientist at Macquarie University, Dr. Vanessa Pirotta, joins me now from Sydney, where the skies are clear. It's looking really nice. That is not the case over in the west right now. Morning, Vanessa. Look, yesterday, I want to walk through this as it happened because you took to social media after seeing some pretty unusual behaviour. Can you talk us through what you saw?
Good morning, Nate. Yeah, it was absolutely... I personally have never seen anything like that. The drone vision of these pilot whales, which are largely an offshore species, were all huddled up together in relatively shallow water. So first of all, you see this grouping of these whales all together, or potentially dolphins. We won't get into that right now. But these animals were all grouped up very close together, doing unusual behaviour. So it was just, what was going on? And so what we do know is that pilot whales are usually, or at least a common species that we know, that strand. But often when we see them, they've already stranded on the beach. So to see behaviour like this, could this potentially be a social thing that's going on, which most likely it was? Or one of the things I mentioned, could it be pre-stranding behaviour that we now have a bird's eye view of? It's incredible.
Well, it certainly did end up in a stranding event. So tell us, what do we know so far about how the whales are doing and what hope there might be for them?
Well, that's a really good question. So the moment any pilot whale or any whale comes ashore, the clock starts ticking in terms of their survival. We do know, and as expected, there'd be some that have passed. This is just what happens. There are some that will potentially be candidates for refloating and restranding. Try saying that. It's early morning. So authorities will be doing a great job right now, and they've been through the night to try and assess those that are most likely a good candidate for going back out to sea. And we know through research that animals that have been put out, I won't say the words right now, but put back to sea with tags, that these animals are able to resume life and resume deep diving up to 1,000 metres or so. So there is good evidence to show that animals can be helped and they can be put back out there in a safe manner. But it all requires good logistics and good timing and favourable weather conditions.
Look, you're doing a sterling effort with the tongue twisters this morning. Thank you for that. Hey, look, I know that we don't really know why these creatures strand, but what are currently the best thoughts? Is this just something with the animals, or is this something we're doing perhaps?
Well, there could be several factors. It could be, in this case, pre-stranding. You'd say that maybe they were avoiding a predator. Nope, not in this case. Maybe they were navigating and they came too close. Nope, not in this case. They were just sitting there. Or maybe they were following a sick individual. Potentially, that could be the case. Other things could be sound, acoustic pollution. We as humans, we're really loud, but we're even louder in the ocean. And so this sound could potentially be disrupting these animals. We just don't know. There are so many different factors, but knowing that we have impacts on land and in the marine environment as humans is something for us scientists to try and manage so we can best protect these creatures.
Will you be using that pre-stranding vision? Do you think there's some new science in that?
Oh, Nate, absolutely. I've already had people contact me, people who are looking at strandings. This behaviour that we've seen, the documentation via drones, there are so many drones in the air right now. We use it for research. Opportunistic drones are just out there collecting information, and this is building our knowledge in the scientific community through collaboration, but also these observations that, well, if scientists weren't out there, we've got citizen scientists, non-scientists collecting the information for us. It's amazing.
There is a large team down there hoping to save these whales. Vanessa, thank you so much for giving us the latest from your point of view. And, well, hopefully this ends up as good as it can possibly be.
And best of luck to the team.
We're talking more than 80 whales here. Actually, as Vanessa mentioned there, pilot whales, not actually whales, the largest oceanic dolphin. So, yeah, this is one we'll be watching very closely through the day.
Thanks.
Thanks, Nate.